I'm with you. If you trust me to ride your horse, you trust me to feed it, use my vet, use my farrier, use my chiropractor, all the stuff. And if you don't, I don't want to ride your horse. And if you won't let me use your vet or a vet, I ain't riding your horse.
Yeah.
Because I can't train one that's not healthy and sound.
And I think as owners to trainers, that needs to be like, it's so frustrating when we get so far into training a horse before we realize how an owner is about going to the vet, or like, I think that's something maybe I need to work on too, like making that more clear. Like and maybe I go too much, but I do have my horses checked a lot. Mm-hmm. But we're trying to find these tiny margins of perfection.
When you're talking 2/10 between first and 10th at half these futurities,
yeah,
that
and like
can be
just because my horse was sore here and I just did his hocks, it doesn't mean he doesn't need to go to the vet for 6 months because he didn't get sore somewhere else. Like,
Right.
you know, so I think, and that is hard sometimes. That needs to be made clear early.
And when each of us have our own program, and all the parts of that program are tied together. So when you disrupt one
Yes.
part, it disrupts the whole program.
Yep.
So that makes it really hard. But I mean, just the communication and the expectations is big to know up front. Mm-hmm. And I've tried, especially if I take on a new owner, I try to be as in-depth, thorough, and clear as possible. Ask them questions about their expectations, like, what is your goal with the horse? Are you going to keep the horse later? Are you going to want to sell the horse? How long do you want to keep going on this horse if it is or isn't winning? Are you going to want to leave it with me through its derby year? If it's not winning, do you want to sell it right away? Are you going to want to take it home? I try to cover as much of that as possible up front so we don't have a disagreement later.